Welcome into Triple Play. We are going to get into 3 games on the Monday slate. We are talking Cardinals, Marlins, Tigers, Braves, and Reds, Pirates. Actionable info, straight to the point. We're going to get you some leans, and we are going to get into it in just a second. But real quick, let me just tell you a little bit about what's been going on. I am on runs of 7-3 and 15-6 with my MLB Best Bets over on the site. Those are plays rated 3% or higher, and we have a tremendous special that just dropped. If you buy the month of July, you get the rest of June free. It's an incredible savings. You get every play. You get every 5% I release, 4% best bets. We are building bankrolls. We're making a ton of money. And the way you get it, go to wt.buzz/JA or just click the link in the bio. But it's a fantastic deal. You will definitely want to be involved. Without further ado, let's dive into today's action. We have 2 teams trending in completely opposite directions when the Cardinals head down to Miami to open up a 3-game set. Miami losers of 5 straight, and things do not look good in game 1 of this series. Cardinals come in winners of 4 of their past 5. They're sending Sonny Gray to the mound, a complete bet-on pitcher. He's fresh off 7 innings of 1-run ball, allowing just 4 hits with 9 Ks. And Gray, he's got some phenomenal strikeout numbers, and that's because he has a great breaking ball and he hits his spots. He's been a bet on pitcher for pretty much the entire season. Meanwhile, Braxton Garrett, this is the time to fade him. He's allowed 6 earned and 5 earned in his past 2 starts. Now, the Marlins offense is pretty much horrific as it is. They're second to last in batting average and last in all of baseball in OPS. They scored a total of just 2 runs in their series over the weekend against the Nationals. Cardinals come in hot. Miami as cold as can be. We have to lay a little juice here, but I will absolutely be on St. Louis this evening. The Tigers are headed to Atlanta, but real quick, guys, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already, and comment down below in the comments section. We would love to hear from you. If you agree with my picks, let me know. If you disagree, that's all right as well. Join the conversation, and let's talk some Tigers Braves. So the Tigers have dropped each of their past 3 series. They're sending Reese Olson to the mound. We're going to get into him in just a minute. But let's talk about the Braves for a second. Now, Atlanta was a complete bet against team at the beginning of June. They have been plagued by injuries. The loss of Ronald Acuna Jr. was devastating among other key players. But there are some signs that the Braves are turning a corner here. They've won 3 of their past 4. And in fact, they have scored at least 6 runs in each of their past 4 games. So the offense has really come to life. So the Braves are sending Max Fried to the mound. And we know what Max Fried does. He wasn't at his best last time out. But prior to his last outing, we've got 2 earned, no earned, and a 1 earned run complete game. This is a guy, I mean, I don't need to run down the analytics on him for you. You know that he's got a devastating breaking ball and has been dominating opposing lineups for years. So I have all the faith in the world on Max Fried. Not so much on Reese Olson. If you've been following my videos, you know that I've been saying that something is wrong with Reese Olson. He is pure bet against material right now. He's now allowed 5, 8, and 5 runs in his past 3 starts. He's allowed 10 and 12 hits in his past 2 starts. And then, of course, the Tigers have lost 11 of the past 12 times he's taken the mound. Now, Olson has a hard hit percentage of 45.8%. So opposing lineups are hitting him, and they're hitting him hard. The Braves are great at hard contact. Now, obviously, you can't just play this game on the money line. It's priced way too high. So you have a couple different options here. First of all, you can do that first 5-run line with Max Fried. We feel strongly about that. Or you can do a Braves team total over. I told you they've scored at least 6 runs in each of their past 4 games. Either of those bets is worth a play as the Tigers and Braves open their series in Atlanta. So we have to talk about Paul Skeens as the Pirates host the Reds in Game 1 tonight, because Skeens is doing phenomenal things and it's fun to watch and there is money to be made off of him. Skeens was back at it in his last start, over 6 innings, no runs and 8 Ks. Now he's struck out 8, 9. He had an off game where he struck out 3 and 11 recently. So I saw an 8 at the book I'm looking at in the strikeout props, and then it popped to 8.5 at plus money, plus around 135, I believe it was. I wouldn't blame you if you did the Paul Skeens over prop, but I think the books probably have that priced about right. Worth noting, the Reds have scored a total of 5 runs in their past 2 games, so they're not exactly hitting the ball well right now. The way I would play this one is Paul Skeens to record a win. That is at even money on the overnight line. The Pirates put up 8 runs yesterday off that series win in Colorado. I know it was at Coors Field, but nonetheless, they're scoring runs. Paul Skeens to record a win at even money. That's the way I'd play this game. So that'll do it for today's episode of Triple Play. Remember that I have a best bet going down on the site, a 15-6 best bet run. Those are plays rated 3% or higher once again. And don't forget about that amazing special. Buy July and get the rest of June free, every single pick. Now, if you enjoyed this type of content, be sure to click any of the other videos on the screen for more betting picks and predictions.